Hello, this is Heisenberg.
Hi there, and this is G Forever. Today we're going to continue with the vintage Godzilla toy series, and we have the Bandai 1989 to 1991 figures.
Excellent. So these are all from your personal collection, G Forever?
They are, after all these years, yeah. These are from my personal collection, and there are 3 items on this table that are my very first Bandais. Yep. Big shout out to Robin over at Heroes Club. That they still have their storefront out there, so it's pretty cool.
Oh yeah, out in San Francisco.
Yep, out in San Francisco, and that's how I found the existence of Bandai Godzilla figures and just Godzilla toys in general.
Excellent. So it looks like there were 12 Godzilla Bandais from 1989 to 1991, and we're going to show them all.
All right.
And tags.
Yeah. All right, first up we have the Bandai 1989 Mothra Larva from the movie Mafra vs. Godzilla 1964. This is actually one of the first Bandai items in my collection. Technically it's my sister's, shh.
Yeah.
But yeah, my sister loves Mafra, and this is the 1964 version. We can tell with the blue eyes.
Yeah.
I think the blue is very nice. It really sets it apart from some of the other Mafra figures. You can tell that this is the 64 version by the sculpt on the face, and she's not too large, so it's a very safe, very shelf saving.
And this is considered in the 8-inch scale, I take it.
Correct. Yeah, it's in the 8-inch scale, but I don't think if you get a ruler, I don't think she's really 8 inches long, but it's within scale with the other 8-inch figures.
Right. Okay, let's take a look at that mouth. Very shiny.
Yeah. So they use like a dark silver for the mouth.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Down at the bottom, you can see like the detail with the little feet that Mafra has.
It's got the little. Yeah, it's got the Bandai. It says Bandai on it.
Yep. So in the center of her body, you'll see that it has Bandai, the year, and made in Japan. Yep. This is when Bandai's still making figures in Japan, and they use a hard vinyl or hard material, hard plastic.
Oh yeah. So just to see clear what you mean, it is lighter. It's a lighter brown on top.
Correct. So she has one point of articulation, and it's where the head is.
Yep.
So you can kind of, you can sort of like imitate some of the directions when she's, in battle with other monsters. All right, so here's a tag. So as you've seen in our previous video, they started in the early 80s to use the Destroy All Monsters image. Down here you'll see Godzilla series, Gojira series. You have Bandai made in Japan, and the year 1989. There's a lot of Japanese characters that I'm not too familiar with. We have the official Godzilla sticker, so we know this is the real deal. They had a silver sticker, but we also noticed there's a lot of golden stickers as well. On the back, it's probably a bunch of safety stuff, all in Japanese.
It's got the price tag on it.
It has the price tag. This is the U.S. Price tag.
From the store.
From the store that we bought it from. I'm sure, like, if we bought it in Japan, it's probably much less. Here's Mothra in katakana, which is her name in Japanese. Yeah. All right, another Mothra Larva. Look at that. This is a much bigger one. This is actually from the Giant Monster series. The original one came out in 84. I unfortunately don't have the 84, but I do have the reissue, which is in 1991. So yeah, huge difference between the standard 8-inch and the large scale.
So this one has red eyes, it looks like.
Yeah, for the longest time, I actually thought this was Mafra 1964 from the Ghidorah, the three-headed monster movie, but just realized looking at the tag, this is actually from the 1961 Mafra movie. She's supposed to have blue eyes.
Was that the original?
That's the original
Mafra.
Yep. And she's supposed to have blue eyes in that movie, so that's why it threw me off until we actually did a little deeper research. This one's actually the the 61. The sculpt itself, I actually didn't realize it, but the closer I look at it, yeah, it is the 61. So it kind of threw me off with the red eyes. But you see it's a darker brown, lots of kind of black shading. Mine's a little, unfortunately, a little beat up when I bought her. Little paint scruffs, but overall, still in good shape. So you can see like the S shape here.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Let's check that out. Oh yeah. Yeah. See. Yeah. So from viewing it from above, we can see that she has. Yeah. Yeah. That she's sort of S shaped.
Yeah.
So we read that the original 1984 version was straight.
Yep.
And also we read that the 1984 version was rubber.
Rubber, yeah.
And this is a hard vinyl.
Hard vinyl. And I think the original one has a box. This one just has a tag.
Right.
But you can see they did, some detailing on the bottom. You can still see the legs, the larva legs. So, I mean, pretty good, like, what you're getting from Bandai. Nice, they have the little tusk here.
Oh, yeah, yeah. And this one has a black mouth. Right?
Yeah, black
shiny,
mouth. Yeah,
and a shiny silver mouth.
Yep, and the mouth, I think, is closed on this one.
Yeah.
All right, so it looks like they started doing individual character images. So they did put so this is why I got threw off. They did put the Destroy All Monsters Mafra Larva.
Oh, yeah, with the red eyes.
With the red eye. Glowing red eye, too. You see Godzilla series, Gojira series, and Mothra. Back, Mothra, and then this is the larva. This means larva in kanji. Alright, next up is the 1956 Rodan. So
from the original Rodan movie.
Yeah,
that's a great movie.
Yeah, it was a fun movie. So this is actually the 92 reissue. The Bandai Rodan originally came out in 1989. I unfortunately don't have the 89 version, but I do have a 56 Rodan. So
yeah, and it looks like this is pretty much exactly the same.
Yep.
As the 89. It's just that the tag, when you have the tag, as we'll see, tells you it's from 1992.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yep. So yeah, I mean, very, very basic. I think the sculpt is great. The paint, they put some gold on his beak and his chest and claws.
Make him a little more colorful.
And then otherwise it's just flat brown. They didn't really add much shading. He has pure black eyes.
Let's check out the eyes.
Yep.
Yeah.
And it's a closed mouth Rodan, so you don't see too many closed mouth monsters. So it's kind of neat to have.
It looks like his neck has articulation.
Yep, his neck has articulation, so you can kind of twist his neck a little bit. It's an older figure, so I don't want to put too much pressure. The wings also can move a little bit, so you can kind of angle him. Somehow I had him perfectly. I think over the years he actually stood up straight now. Before I think he had trouble standing. I think that's about it. The legs don't move. The back has some paint, so this is kind of
unusual.
Yeah, a little unusual. I don't remember Rodan having green and gold on the back, but very colorful to bring out some color to your shelf.
Oh yeah, looking good.
Yep. So let me do one more spin. All right. That's Rodan.
Oh yeah, and he came with a tag.
Yep. So all the Bandais come with tags. So here, this is the 92 reissue tag. I believe the original 89 is probably similar of the Destroy All Monsters image. We get the official Godzilla sticker.
This is 1992.
1992 Godzilla series. On the back, it says Rodan.
No, you paid more for this one.
I did, back in the day. I think I got this one later on, so in the
price had already
price is kind of going up in the late 90s and early 2000s.
Yeah, I think that's when Godzilla toys were really in demand then.
Oh yeah, they were very much in demand.
Yeah.
So Minya came out in 1989. His character is actually from the 1967 movie Son of Godzilla, and he made a reappearance in Destroy All Monsters and Godzilla's Revenge. I got this figure later on. So I just left the tag attached. Earlier, I detached the tags. I know it devalues the item, but it just made cleaning a lot easier. You can just kind of just put it in the bathtub and rinse it.
Yeah.
So with tags attached, it's a little more difficult to do so. You don't want to damage a tag.
Yep.
So Minya, is very gray, I guess, light gray. There's some like pinkish or like kind of reddish highlights on the hands and the toes and his underbelly.
So we got like 5 points of articulation.
Yep. So you can move his head, his hands, and his feet.
Yeah.
Tail doesn't move, but I mean, pretty good. Like for a Bandai toy, this is what you want. You want like a little bit. If you can get the arms, legs, and the head, I think that's great.
Yep.
I think they did a good job with if you look at the face, it really does resemble Minya.
Oh yeah.
You have a lot of spots going on. They did color the mouth and the teeth, the eyes. Spinning into the
He's
back.
got a little line down the back.
Yep. So there's this little single row of mini spikes.
Doesn't look like spikes from here.
Yeah. Well, it's more like bumps, I guess, because he's not fully grown yet.
Yeah.
But yeah, Minya does look like Minya.
Yep.
Again, the Destroy All Monster style tagging. This is the 1989 one.
Yeah, 1989. Yeah, made in Japan. There it is. And this was what? $12? Did you pay?
I think I paid more than that, but $12 may have been the original pricing at one point.